We have the Tier 8 Champagne, the Champagne, a French battleship that has a bit of an identity crisis because she doesn't have the typical French 381mm guns. She's got 406mm guns. She's basically got American 16-inch turrets with similar ballistics, if I recall correctly. That makes her a very different battleship, okay? She's got 32mm armor plating, but, and as you can see, engine boost and main battery reload booster, but she's not really well suited for close-in brawls. She's more so a medium to long-range sniper of a battleship. Now, I say that because I'm looking at the build already, and I can see Cthulhu's not planning on playing her that way, so I'm curious to see how it's going to work. So Cthulhu's gone with main armaments mod 1, damage control mod 2, or mod 1, sorry. Did that work? There it is, Crichton 1. Congrats, Crichton. Aiming systems mod 1, damage control mod 2, and then finally concealment. Now, I would like to recommend for you, Cthulhu, if you play this ship a lot and like it a lot, any ship that's got an engine boost, the engine boost modification is obviously a great choice. It's a lot of coal, though, to outfit all of those ships that way. So I would only recommend doing it if it's something that you really enjoy playing. Did Crichton just win twice? Crichton, if you're here, speak up. You don't play the ship enough to use the coal for that.
You need to unmod Rob so I can delete his message, because if he thinks I really spelled out Dreadnought instead of copy paste.
What?
It has an M in it instead of a.
I don't understand.
It says Dreadmont.
Oh, okay. So he did that, and then everybody followed him? Is that what you're talking about?
No. He called me out for...
Oh, you misspelled it.
But...
Okay.
Who in their right mind thinks I actually typed out all those letters instead of when I could copy paste?
Anyway. So out of the build here, similar to the comment I made with the Georgia game we just had, Cthulhu, you may want to consider changing up to one of these other choices, propulsion or steering, depending on the rudder shift capabilities. So let's take a look. For maneuverability, you're at 15.5. You could probably get away with just going propulsion and being done with it, because that comes in handy. When you pop the engine boost, you scooty scoot. It's a little bit easier to dodge stuff that way. Okay. And then you've got your spotting aircraft. And then finally for your captain, you've got iCUE. That's got gun feeder, grease the gears, long range secondaries, manual secondaries, and close quarters, and basics, and fire prevention. I find this really odd for you because you're missing adrenaline rush here. And I think adrenaline rush is really important in this boat. Also, I don't know that you're going to switch ammo types that frequently, so I think you're better off going for something like getting your heal and DCP available better. Hey, we have a donation to Stack Up. Someone just donated $20 to Stack Up to get all ships. Now, that's an anonymous donor. That's going to be kind of difficult to figure out who that is so I can get you the ships. We'll figure it out after the stream, all right? But thank you very much for grabbing the Stack Up ships and for your $20 donation. Very much appreciate you. Typically set up for secondary battleships in co-op. Gotcha. Okay. This is a good co-op build. And, well, see, the thing is, on array. So if you go to on array gives you the boost to grease the gears, but he doesn't give you the boosted adrenaline rush. And in my opinion, you need adrenaline rush. But I understand what you're thinking, because in co-op, you're going to burn a lot, right? So you want... I would drop basics and go adrenaline. Your on array has adrenaline rush. Okay. iCUE doesn't give you any bonuses aside from the talents here. If you get a dev strike, you get a bonus to main battery reload time. If you get 2 million potential damage, you get 8% extra ship speed. And then if you capture a key area, you have a better chance of causing a fire on a target or flooding. But yeah, okay. It's a fine build. It's a very aggressive, very damage heavy build, but it absolutely makes sense if that's something that you're looking to set up, especially in co-op. But this is ranked, so the loss of emergency repair may bite you in the butt. Same thing with adrenaline, but we'll see.
Wait, you're playing ranked?
He's in a ranked battle, yes.
You do understand that when you play ranked, all the bots are on your team?
Oh my god. I'm so glad I wasn't drinking water for that. That's very true. Alright, so your flags, you've got ramming, fire reduction, flooding reduction, heal, boosting, and then consumables. I'm really surprised no ship speed. To me, I feel like this ship really needs that ship speed, especially the engine boost. That comes in. And then also, you didn't go secondaries, but you've gone secondaries here. Also, whatever. Casual game to get a bigger chunk of base XP than co-op would provide. And if you look at ranked from that lens, it's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not such a bad deal. All right, well, let's go ahead and drop the build viewer and let's get into the game here. Guys, how's the audio sounding? How's my microphone sounding? Is it too loud? I'm worried that my mic is maybe too high. Seems to be peaking a lot. It's good? Okay. Thank you, Keelbreaker. And thanks again to our anonymous donor for the stack up ships. By the way, the people that donated before, if you have already donated and you want the ships, just let me know and I'll get the ships, the skins to you. That's not a problem. All right, the dread. Oh, you copied and pasted, and I misspelled dreadnought on my sheet. I see what happened. Okay, weird, because I sent that to Killerbin to approve, and he didn't catch that. I would have thought he'd catch that, being British and all that. So you guys don't need to worry about dreadnought anymore. That is done. We are still doing the Weimar giveaway, so exclamation point Weimar. If you haven't gotten in on that one yet. So, lineup. Remember, it's tier 8 and 7 in bronze. So, Massachusetts, Lennon, Scharnhorst, 43, I'm guessing. Yeah. Cleveland, Kid, Cossack. That's a really dangerous grouping, especially the destroyers there. Amagi, Champagne, Scharnhorst, 43, Metz, Benson, Fantastic is okay. You didn't expect the plot twist, right? Seriously. I didn't catch it either. So much going on. Sorry. All right, we got a ship in the A camp. The winner should complain to Killer Bim. I see what you did there. Killbreaker, if you win, Puddin is the one that you will message, okay? And he'll post in chat so you can just click on his name and stuff. Jake Jones Vegas, that's how you spell it. Logger, you did not spell it correctly, so you can fix it there if you want. There's the Cossack. He's backing up. You didn't catch he's backing up. Gotta look at that smokestack. Wow. You actually hit him. And the Mets got in on that too. There you go. There you go, Logger. Welcome on in, by the way. Good to see you. Might have AP loaded for this. Zath Gunnery Curse, right? But that's why you're running the aiming systems mod instead of the secondary boost, right? Your secondaries reach out to 9.6 right now instead of whatever it would be, 11.2 or something. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to consider using main battery reload booster in a sec here. Just completely unload on this Cleveland. Especially because you're in secondary range now, so you do have the boost going for your main battery. Yeah, I would boost right now. I would boost right now, try to get this Cleveland out. Also, that allows you to turn and deal with the Lenin. You sometimes wait for them to commit to a direction and speed on destroyers. That's not a bad idea. Weatherlight, happy Friday to you too. Nice Citadel. All right, hurry up and get around this corner so you can Citadel and more. What's up, Captain Churka? Scope in, scope in. Reload boost. You forgot it had it. Oof. Oh, well, now you remembered. A little bit too late, though. He's already starting to turn an angle. And then you remembered. Yeah, you might want to aim farther to the rear, though. Your shells are hitting the turrets. Like, if you see that, you got one shatter, one bounce. They're hitting the turret armor. If you would aim back here, those would go into the superstructure, and you'd get the kill on the Lenin right there. Captain Churka, yellow is changing my stream lights in the background, which unfortunately you can't see right now because I have it changed. Can I just, maybe I can do this. No, that's Zash Epson. We'll leave that alone. You always like seeing other setups as in HUDs and other mods they've added. Need some sort of those audio gain nice setup Cthulhu. Well, yeah, in terms of like the way they set the boat up, sure. And I agree, he should be absolutely more aggressive here because this enemy team all kind of went to A and then just got smashed. You're gonna wait to see about these new you mean the stack up on Skillbreaker? Ooh, the destroyers traded over at sea, that's huge. Control click on the massa. Remember, you've got boosted secondaries, gotta use those. You are talking about them, gotcha, gotcha. If you want me to show them in between the next replay, I can definitely put that up there if you want to see what it looks like. Plane up? Yeah, absolutely, Bowen is not good. Plane up, so you can see the Massachusetts. Or just let your teammate spot him for you until he gets death struck. It's almost like I've played this game and seen this before. Well, no, so what SAT is saying is, if you're flat bow in here versus slightly angled, you're probably better off slightly angled. You've got this thicker plate armor on the side here. If he hits that, it'll bounce. You'll take less damage. If you stay right on here, he just punches you. Because I actually think it... I don't think it's 32mm all around, is it, SAT? Seeing how you contact me. Oh, you can Twitch whisper me or message me on Discord after the stream, or... I think... I don't know. I haven't used Tiltify before with this, so... Yeah, it is 25mm. Okay. That's what I thought. So the thing is, the 406mm guns punch right through. They overmatch the 25mm bow. Okay, and you've got a flat piece of armor here, so you can actually... I think you might even be able to get citadeled through the bow. So showing an angle like this is preferable because you have a better chance that the shells are going to hit the side armor. Okay. Killbreaker, were you the anonymous gifter, by the way? Who I guess now becomes less anonymous. Ah, okay, so the Massa died. You are. Okay, cool. Unfortunate for the Massachusetts. Got railroaded toward... Yeah, you were kind of forced to head that direction, which is fine. I mean, you know, the thing to keep in mind, too, is that when you've got the... the lead in ships and caps and stuff, a lot of times teams decide they want to just charge forward, and they completely throw the battle. Happened to me yesterday, actually, that same thing. So When you're at that position, I like how you said you're going to slow down, get the heal, be safe, and then come back out. A lot of players forget about that. Dead? Nope. Yeah, you've got 11 base decaps. This is true. Not a bad game, though. I like how you showcase the ability to use the, you know, the secondary build to make that work for you. So 102,000 damage, not too shabby. There's your target hits. Yeah, when you look at the hits, though, that's not too bad. Most of that non-pen ricochet was on the Lenin. Everything else looked like you were penetrating just fine. High caliber. First place, of course. I do feel like you could have maybe found a way to take a little bit less damage, but hey, whatever. You got the W and made it work. I'd say for overall feedback for you, don't forget you've got the reload booster. Don't forget that if you guys are winning that side, sometimes it's a good idea to try to get on that flank quicker so that you can catch ships like the Lenin off guard. And you weren't able to do that as easily because you kind of ducked down the island and you were very cautious, which is fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You were very surprised to see the first place. Guess it was all the decap? Yes. All the decap ribbons definitely help. Yes. 100%. All right. So what do you guys think we would do for, could do for a title for this? I'm not sure if it's considered an epic or not, Pac. Exactly, press the advantage. So early on, like right here, if you look at the render, this is where you want to press. And I think press the advantage might be a great title, huh? What do you guys think? All right, Keelbreaker, no problem. Thank you. Emphasis on A in that title for pressing A cap. Ah, okay, okay, we could do that. So we can underline the A, sure. And Cthulhu says, I'll take it. I didn't ask Big O what he preferred for his ship, Fox and Henhouse or Obliterator, but since Obliterator is shorter, I'll just use that one. Jackal, are you here, sir? All right, well, Cthulhu, thank you for submitting the replay. Thank you for all the support. Cthulhu, by the way, is one of the first, I always talk about this, one of the first people that supported my channel, my YouTube channel, way the hell back in the day. Was willing to put in some replays, get his nose bloodied a little bit to get feedback. And the really cool thing is watching him grow. So really do appreciate you, Cthulhu, for, in my opinion, being the perfect example of what this community needs in World of Warships. So, how many champagne replays do I have? I have no idea. I'll have to take a look. I think I've got a couple. So, with that, let's go to the Be Right Back.